Okay, so one more we'll do. We have descending powers, however we're missing a bunch of terms here, so we want to make sure we write it correctly before we set up the long division. Negative 3x to the fourth, we're missing the cube, so we have to put in a 0x cubed for that one. We're missing the square term also, so we need another 0x squared there. We have the minus 2x, and we have the minus 1. So now I have 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have descending powers all the way down, and then we're still dividing this by x minus 1. So now that we have it written out this way, this is the correct form. We can start by doing our long division step. X minus 1 goes on the outside, and then this is going to go on the inside. We do have those 0 place keepers, are very important to have in this one. So we have that all the way out, so this is going to be our proper setup for long division. You want to go from x and you want to get negative 3x to the fourth. So we need to multiply by negative 3, and also we need a cube there. So that way if you do x times negative 3x cubed, you do get the correct one underneath here. So negative 3x cubed times the x, you'll get negative 3x to the fourth. And then you have negative 3 and negative 1 is plus 3x cubed. So you're going to take this times everything on the outside, and this is what I get as a result. I'm going to subtract these. Subtract that, you'll get a 0. 0 minus 3 will give you negative 3x cubed. We're going to bring down the next term. We're bringing down the 0x squared. You want to go from x to negative 3x cubed. You need a minus 3, but then you need a square on that one because you need to bring it up to a power of 3. So x squared times x will give you a cube there. When you multiply by both sides on the outside, negative 3x cubed, and then plus, again, don't forget, negative and negative is positive, 3x squared. Once again, we're going to subtract this. You get 0, 0 minus 3, negative 3x squared. We bring down the next term. Again, you can only bring down one at a time. The number of terms here should match the number of terms on the outside as well. So if you only have 2 terms here, you can only have 2 terms here. Because otherwise, if you had a third one brought down, it wouldn't divide correctly. So that's why you need to have the same number here and the same number there. X times negative 3x squared, you'll need a minus 3, just x only. Negative 3 times the x is negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times negative 1 plus 3x. So now I'm subtracting these two. You get nothing for the first two, but here we're doing negative 2 and you're subtracting 3 from it down here, and you get negative 5. So be careful. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5x, and we bring down the last and the minus 1 goes down there. We do one more step. X into, in order to get negative 5x, we need to multiply that by a minus 5. So negative 5 will multiply by both things on the outside, negative 5x. And then negative 5 and negative 1 is plus 5. You're subtracting these. You have negative 1 and you're subtracting 5 from it here. And then you're going to get negative 6. So negative 6 is going to be your remainder. This whole thing is going to be your quotient. So if we wanted to write this out, you're going to have the whole thing here, negative 3x cubed minus 3x squared minus 3x minus 5. And then we'll put the remainder over what we're dividing by. So it's going to be minus 6 over x minus 1. So this would be the entire thing all written out. Otherwise, your quotient is this one on top right here. Your remainder is going to be negative 6.